guys, so I'm back with another makeup video. So I am trying to keep this consistency going. I know like I've kind of fallen off in the last year with this baby, but now that we are all in the house, like I've been more motivated to get more videos up. So I was cleaning out my makeup kit and taking the time to sanitize it, throw away products that were old, just making sure it's like, you know, good and sanitary and clean, because after this virus, everybody is, I think, just wanting to be safe, right? So I cleansed everything, and I was able actually to pull out some products that I have been loving in the last couple months on myself and on my clients. So I thought I would feature them because some of these are new and I like seriously love them. So I'm gonna do like a what I'm loving right now, kind of Kit's favorite video. If you're wondering about this makeup though, I just did an Instagram live with Industry Makeup Academy, and we played this game called Makeup Roulette, where we had to roll the dice and then we picked some cards and we came up with a look based on the cards we randomly drew. So this is a game that Laura Mercier sent me to celebrate their new Caviar stick. So this is not sponsored, by the way. They did send me the product, but I'm not being paid to do this. But these are the colors. So I actually really love these Caviar sticks. This isn't my first time using them. But these are the shades we were challenged to do makeup with: raspberry, golden, pearl, and indigo blue. So this is the look I came up with. It's really fun and pretty. I don't really do a lot of color, and I even wore the raspberry shade on my lips. It is a little too dry for the lips, so I had to kind of get in there with magenta lip pencil from MAC to kind of make it more of an ombre effect. So in case you're wondering, that's what the makeup is. But let's go ahead and jump right into the favorites, because I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes, hopefully. Okay, the first thing I see here, I bought this at Ross. This is not the original one, but it's one of those makeup erasers. So it's a reusable makeup cloth. It came in a pack of 2. It was only $3.99 at Ross, so I think it's way cheaper. But basically, it's just like this fuzzy towel. You get warm water, and you can literally take off your whole face. And I only use like half of the front or the back. I use it to take off waterproof mascara, eyelash glue, lip, eyes, everything that's kind of hard to get. And it's way better for the environment, and it's actually way less irritating to me than using sometimes makeup removers. So I'm like, why haven't I been using this like years ago? I use Neutrogena makeup wipes, but sometimes they sting my eyes a little bit, and I hate that. This is like $5 on its own. So like, you know, this 2 of these is like, was $5, so you have to keep replenishing that, so that costs, definitely. Okay, so the next product I want to mention is, this is a liquid lipstick from Koki Cosmetics. So this is a very small makeup brand that I was introduced to maybe last year. They are available actually at some Kroger's here in Georgia, so it's very, very affordable, like super inexpensive. But this lipstick color is amazing. Do you see how it's like a chocolatey brown? So this I've been wearing as like a lip liner, and it looks so good. Like I know some people do that, they'll use a liquid lipstick to line their lips. I never did that before, but because this is like a brown, it looks so good with any shade, and it really melts into the other shade to kind of create the perfect ombre lip. So I love that. Like it looks super pretty when you do your makeup with that. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I had my brows microbladed in November of 2019, so they're pretty full, but I still fill them in a little bit if I want more of a made up look. So this is like one of those angled kind of brush, angled leads. So it's so fast to fill in my brows with this. Even if I have microbladed brows, I'll still use brow product, and this is the one that's been my go-to. This is a shade 3.5, so it's a little darker, because before, if you knew me for a while, you know I like lighter brows. But because my brows have been microbladed darker, it kind of forced me to appreciate darker brows, and now that's actually what I prefer. So this is the color right here. It's kind of like a classic brunette shade, where before I would wear kind of like a caramel brown. Okay, I'm going to show a couple of different powders because I've been using these in my kit actually. The first is NARS. It's Mountain Soft Velvet Loose Powder. I bought this for myself when I was doing a NARS event with my makeup academy, because my business partner uses it, and she's like, oh, well, it should work on you too. It's actually a little bit too dark for me, but it is translucent with a tint. So I actually use this on my clients who are women of color who are probably a little bit deeper than me and up, and it's like such a gorgeous finishing powder. It is really velvety looking on the skin. It doesn't look dry, and it's like the perfect tint for brown skin. So if you're looking for a really beautiful finishing powder, love that. I have also been obsessed with Laura Mercier translucent powder. I know I'm so late to the game. I just started using it like last couple months, but it is hyped up for a reason. It's not one of those like fake good products. It's like really good. So I use this on my clients and on myself. It's a big jar, so I just kind of dump some into like a separate sifting jar for my kit, and then I keep this for myself. I also have been absolutely loving the Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. Now this is kind of new. Everybody knows about their setting sprays or all-nighter, but this is a powder as well, and I love that it's translucent, but do you see how it has a little bit of a tint? This makes touch-up look really seamless. It doesn't look ashy, and it's waterproof, so it's great for getting away the shine, making your makeup last. And what I'll use this for is at the very end of doing a client makeover, I'll touch up the shine spots, and it looks seamless because I think of that tint. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but this is great, and it's really small. I like that. It's got like a magnet kind of thing right here. Really good, great for your touch-up bag. And then I also have been loving this Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. So I love baked products because they just, to me, look so radiant. They make your skin just look really good. This one is like a very subtle highlighting powder, and I've been using this actually on mature skin, and it looks amazing. It like just gives the skin again that radiance without looking chunky and shimmery, because you should not put any high glittery, extra shiny products on mature skin, fine lines, or even textured skin from like acne scarring, because it just shows off all the imperfections. But really smooth powders like this look really, really good. Another thing I want to mention is the Beauty So Clean Cosmetic Sanitizer Mist. If you haven't seen my last video about makeup sanitation, it's very thorough. I did the whole kit, how to sanitize it and how to keep it clean. So check that out. I'll put a link below. But this is the Beauty So Clean Sanitizing Mist. I went through my whole kit, and like all my powders I sanitized. Basically, a powder, in order to keep it clean, you have to remove the top layer of product, which is so hard if you have like an eyeshadow palette with like 25 colors. So like when I'm done with the client, I'll just spray it, and then when I start a new client, I'll spray it again, because I'm just like, I like to be really, really clean. But it makes my job so much easier, and you can find this at most beauty supply stores that are like kind of like higher end professional grade level, like Costco, Atlanta Costume here in Atlanta, and then all the big ones like Nigel's and Friends. Okay, so this is the last thing I'm going to mention. This is actually a brush holder, and I bought this on Amazon. I bought it to travel with, but I ended up putting it in my kit because it's actually way easier to use to me than these. So I love a brush cup. When I'm doing makeup, I'll have my brush belt with my clean brushes. I'll put a cup on the table, and then I'll put my dirty brushes in there so that way I don't cross-contaminate. This thing actually, it's a pouch, so it stores your brushes, but you fold it over, and then it stands up like a cup. So very convenient, because when you're done, you throw your dirty brushes in here, or you just leave them in here. And it has some elastic grooves inside, but I don't really use those. I just use it as a cup. So when I'm done, I just go like this, and it's tall enough where it doesn't smush your brushes. Like that happens to me a lot with the brush cups. And then you just zip it up, and you kind of keep it separate from like your clean brushes, and you just throw it and you're good to go. So it's very fast, flat, and like I said, doesn't smush your brushes, and you can see it. So I just clean it when I'm done, and I love this. I might actually get one more, and it was so cheap. I found it for like under $10 on Amazon, so I'll definitely link that below. So I hope you guys enjoyed these. I will have all the links and the mentions of what I talked about in the comments below, and I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I miss you guys, and I'm going to be back with more videos. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.